Okay, my loves, welcome back to Simone Sees. I am back with another energetic tap in. And this is kind of like me. I'm really just doing a freestyle, okay? Um, I don't know if any signs are going to come out, but just take this as it applies because I feel like, okay, what I will say is this is me freestyling, okay? I'm just going through whatever the energy is because what I will say in these downloads is I wasn't getting like specific details, but what I will say that I recognized is these are two people. Like the dreams that I've had are dealing with people who would in waking life never be in one another's company, right? Would not fuck with each other at all. Their personalities would clash indefinitely. However, I feel like they're going through the same thing right now or something similar. So I'm going to see what this is all about. And some cards are kind of falling already. Okay. So I'm hoping that I can get it to the point to where I'm going to try to get it to where you could be able to see. Hold up. Let me move some shit around real quick. Oh my God. Okay, y'all, hold on. Because y'all just going to be looking at everything that you shouldn't. And I'm going to have to edit that. So, okay, I want you to be able to see what is going on here. Okay. So, in the energy, like I said, the person or these individuals are people who I don't believe would ever, I know they would never deal with one another. This is in regard to healing from some type of heartbreak or some type of betrayal. This is definitely going to be a healing message because I got your heal yourself cards here, and I want to get into some Reiki energy because again, I feel like these people, even though they are in two different walks of life, two separate individuals, personality wise, they would never deal with one another in waking life. However, they are going through something similar. Okay. Yeah. Something needs to be reconsidered. And I had cards falling out. If you guys could have heard me shuffling, cards were already falling out. But the underlying energy is due to some healing, some heartbreak, okay? And not risking something because somebody is not being honest, okay? Because if somebody who is, it's like um broken promises kind of energy. I'm feeling the energy of disappointment. There's been a lot of sad energy, like questionable energy. um I feel like it is, I can remember feeling like this when I literally could feel my energy, like my life force being drained from dealing with somebody, okay? um Spirit wants to definitely know you to know you are protected. I feel like this message could be surrounding somebody stealing somebody's time or joy. Like it's a waste, it's a theft of time. And somebody could be feeling like this, whatever energy they're in, whatever situation they're in, could be a theft of time. It's like stolen time. And when we learned about time, what I learned about time is when I was learning about like stocks and different pretty much it was a spiritual aspect of how you invest your energy. Your res is your energy, your time, your monetary value, your value, right? You invest that into certain different things, and it's not going to always bring you profit, but it should bring you it should definitely bring you um a lesson in awareness about what to spend your time and invest your energy is, your res, your life force, your energy, right? So turning this over, it has to do with masculine energy, okay? The emperor energy is here, okay? That's the challenge, and it could have to do with masculine energy. Now, what I was saying is, okay, when I first did this and I first started tapping into this energy, it's time to heal, is what it's saying, okay? And stop risking yourself for others. Missing pieces, detached, and locked. Somebody could feel like they can't move forward. Like, um, it's like something is, I'm seeing that hole in the soul energy, okay? There's definitely something to do with pursuit, okay? This is to bring you awareness and wisdom in your situation. Like, if you learn nothing else from this should make you wiser, okay? This could make you, this should make you feel like you have learned a very, very valuable lesson in the sharing of yourself, your energy, your your time, your love, your resources into somebody or something that just is partial to what you've invested. Okay, it's giving very, we've been learning about paternalistic energy in my ethics class right now, and how there is that patriarchal aspect of things that some men who may say they are like, this is giving a feminist who is married to somebody who has traditional values. Okay, 555 just on the clock as I looked at that. Okay, you being resilient. Okay, this is saying with reconsider in reverse is not to reconsider when it comes to something, and it's giving like compromise. Okay, the adrenaline card is a roller coaster, so there could be some real ups and downs. Vivian Green, emotional roller coaster energy right now. Okay, now this fell on locked. Exactly. She's patiently waiting for the ship to come. She's missed opportunities here, I feel like, for a ship to come. Or perhaps she just maybe feels like those weren't the right opportunities. Because she has also two boats here that she's standing and watching. These two boats has gone by, right? And she's holding on to this one wand, and she has these two on the other side. So this is her choosing something. Yeah, she has this, and then she has this. This is that fork in the road, and she's choosing whatever it is that she wants. I feel like this is choosing herself. You feel me? But even holding back here. So this could even be some type of holding on to something, or trying to hold on to something, like because of the time you invested. And it's very much giving quality over quantity energy. Okay, so let's get, you definitely see a new start is coming, so I feel like you should um hold tight. Let me get a hole in the soul message. Okay, what is this currently affecting? Okay, hole in the soul message, and I meant to say healing message, but hole in the soul came out. So this is like something is missing. Okay, it's like, feels like something is missing here. Yeah, this definitely could have to do with let me cover her up a little bit because she is a little bit in the news. But this definitely could have to do with some type of sexuality energy. Okay, this could be what's holding somebody back. This could be what's keeping somebody, I can't say satisfied, but quiet. So it's also giving like, Jesus, you can't move forward. And I just feel like it's because time, the investment of time and the investment of love in this energy. Okay, time in this Ace of Pentacles energy, and love in this. So in one sense, I feel like these are just two separate energies, right? One is in this hole in the soul energy here, and one is in the sexuality energy here. And you got, again, two, it's one masculine in the middle here. Okay, so it's a masculine issue. It's an issue with a masculine. Let me take that back. Okay, so the Ace of Cups energy is you know, sexual fulfillment. Okay, sexuality, even the sexual energy. The other is, time, love, and they're both time, love, all of that, right? But one is financial as well. Okay, so on this side we're gonna see, Yeah, this side here is this, okay? And then over here, oh, oh, let me see on this side. I feel like you're being inclined. Yeah, this could be having to do with some type of home energy with a masculine, okay? I feel like with this one over here, and the hole in the soul is selling out energy, okay? But you guys are both in this sad energy, okay? So take it as it applies, and we're going to get just like a little bit over here and a little bit over here just to see what energy spirit wants you to be in, okay? What the message your ancestor or whoever it is, your spirit guide that's watching over you, whatever they are saying right now, okay? Because it's such a gloomy energy, and it's just like spirit has been encouraging me to entertain this darker energy, right? And it's a way for me to pay attention to uh small things that make a big difference. Okay, greater fulfillment came out in reverse on the one who's dealing with a more intimate, physically intimate energy. Okay, greater fulfillment. And this could be interchangeable as well. So take it as it applies, okay, in whatever situation you're in. When we're spiritually connected, we can experience improved relationships, enhanced creativity, a sense of purpose and direction, a deep inner peace, and a real enjoyment of our lives. Being spiritually switched on gives us greater happiness and fulfillment. So this is definitely giving soulmate kind of energy, but with greater fulfillment in reverse, this is a lot of root chakra energy to me. It's maybe that's the foundation. Okay. What's on this hole in the soul and selling out energy, spirit? Give me a Reiki message, please. Today is a gift. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. I feel like because this fell in the middle, this is both of you or both of these energies. This could be one person in the same energy who's experiencing the tug of war and the two of pentacles in, you know, this love and this financial and this foundation here and this what I've invested emotionally, what I've invested, the res part of your energy, and then the emotional part of your energy. Okay, so it's interchangeable is what I'm hearing. Okay, and I don't want to hold you here too long. Okay, that fell out. Change the frequency here. Okay, this is solar plexus chakra energy. Okay, that's about your courage. Okay, and not being in this victim consciousness energy. Okay, not seeing yourself as a victim, because you can be the victim of somebody who is narcissistic and stuck in their ways and only focused on themselves, and you know, the whole energy of somebody who is just dead set on my way or the highway, but also knowing how to gaslight you so well that they convince you that what you're accepting is okay, and that I'm doing this for us, when in all actuality it's selfish energy. Okay, the big word there is very selfish. What is I'm gonna get the villains deck, because again, this is a very dark energy. This is toxic love energy. Okay, toxic love in the Ace of Cups energy, and I'm putting this in the middle because I want to ensure that we're on equal ground here. Okay, I say this all the time, that no slave is above the other. So even though you might not, you know what I'm saying, I feel like everybody's going through something, and some of the shit we be going through is very similar. Yeah, don't let your past hold you back in this energy. Okay, that wasn't even supposed to be in here, but it's supposed to be in here, so I'm not going to say it wasn't, because it's relative to this message. And I had so much energy yesterday, and it was like some of the energy is like I did a recording, but it's like this is so much rigmarole in this energy. I don't even want to entertain that. I don't care nothing about what's going on over there. This energy is what set out to me the most, because in both dreams it was like the same kind of energy between two different people, right? Okay, with the Seven of Cups, there could be a lot of illusions, okay, surrounding this. With the Three of Wands in reverse here, the Three of Wands here in the darker energy here, it's giving a lot of toxic decisions, okay, leading to some type of confusion. And this could be past energy, okay, not ending cycles with people or things, okay, or the way things ended with people could have been just very toxic in the past. And I can relate to that, you know. And this the Eight of Coins, it's just like things just didn't work out, okay. A lot of toxic energy in these cauldrons, okay, poison in the past. So it's kind of like bitterness. And this Knight of Wands energy with the Eight of Wands in reverse here, it's like, God. I mean, because this lady has mental health issues. In this car, she looked crazy, right? And it could be because people could have you like making you look crazy like in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, not knowing that people had these issues, you know? It's like easy when you're like very, I can say that, like when you're a very loving person, you're very kind. And I feel like it's like that, it's a savior complex, but it's in a way to where you just, it's not even savior. You just want to be kind and nice and gentle and help people. And people see that and they take advantage of it. I say that all the time. Sometimes it's not choices that women make, men and women alike, right? But you have men who know how to really manipulate and shape shift into a person that they learn you, they figure you out. They, you know, they could be have been watching you from afar to learn you, just so they can come in and manipulate you and break you down. There are things as you know, jealous partnerships and relationships is real. It's a very serious thing, and you do have some men and women alike who are jealous of their partners, and you know, they want to do everything that they can to stifle them and hold them back from whatever it is that, you know, it's almost as like this is what drew you to me, and now you're trying to take that away from me because you only want to keep it for yourself, kind of energy. Nobody else can have it. So again, it's cool when you, it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when you do it. So you can be as outgoing and all of this as you want to be, but I have to stay here and make sure dinner is ready for you when you get home, while you out doing whatever it is you doing, hanging out with, you know, just you hanging out with the guys. And now I'm hearing If I Was a Boy by Beyonce, kind of energy. Yeah, hella Knight of Swords energy and Five of Swords energy. So you dealing with somebody who's a real slick talker, okay? Somebody who has a very egotistical way of communicating. They could oh, I am so sorry. This type of energy is regurgitating, because it's like somebody who wants to be so excessively intelligent and masculine, and this is, you know, so irritating. Like, you don't have to be, why can't I be just as intelligent as you? Why do I have to feel like you're teaching me something all the time and I can't. It's like somebody saying a woman can't teach a man anything. Like, as a mom, I know I can't teach my son how to be a man, but I'm definitely going to teach him how to love and respect and care for a woman. especially a woman who has their complete front, back, side to side, all the way around, everything. Okay, like I say, I know what I come with. Okay, I know what I bring to the table. I am the foundation, and that's how everybody should see it, men and women alike. I am the foundation. Okay, so I know where I am, but are you gonna be the planks and stuff? Are you gonna be the insulation? Can you be the insulation? Can you be the part and then the laughing, the roof perhaps? Um, you know, cover us, ensure that we're well taken care of. Okay. What else here on this hole in the soul? Because I ain't even got to this side yet. What is it? So you could be dealing with somebody who, yeah, and it's a lot. It's a lot to carry when it comes to this individual, okay? Because she's holding a lot of wands. Okay, this person could also be very she was very sneaky in this energy, okay? So this person could also be very sneaky, but I don't know. I don't like their energy. Okay, what is this hole in the soul energy? Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be not ending these cycles. Definitely has to do with the Wheel of Fortune energy. This is giving, because Sleeping Beauty was asleep. When you are not awakened to spiritual and energetic frequencies and manipulation, now you're kind of awakened to it. Okay. So it was a lower vibrational state of awareness. I won't say being, because I don't feel like this is a horrible, wicked kind of energy. I just feel like it was a lower vibrational way of viewing things or understanding. Not in a way that to where it was like uh, ratchet karmic or nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could be dealing with this Emperor in reverse over here energy with the Eight of Cups in reverse, who don't want to walk away from another Empress. Okay, it's two people here. Okay, it's a masculine and feminine energy who are at odds, perhaps incompatible, but they don't want to walk away from one another. These could be two very lower vibrational individuals in the form of a masculine and a feminine. These could be two separate people that you're dealing with, okay? So this could be the energy of like a baby daddy and a mom, or a husband and a mother-in-law kind of energy, okay? Yeah, the Hermit, they want you to go within. This could be a lot of secrecy surrounding a lot of energy, okay, over here with the Hermit energy. This is the bowler hat man. This is grudge energy as well, okay? I mean, he was willing to go back in time to. So this could be people who because he went back in time to change the fate, okay, of something. So this could be something or somebody who you could be dealing with people who are stuck in the past. But he was also, but this is because they held grudges, right? So this could be people who hold shit over your head, or what is this, spirit? The death and the devil and the Nine of Swords. Mentally toxic. They have a toxic way of thinking. Am I are we clear on that? Because I feel like this is a toxic way of thinking. Yeah, challenge. It's like hard to cut the cord with these people. To break ties with these people. There's a cord here and it's hanging on. You could be hanging on by a thread, right? But also feeling like you can't move out of this situation. Okay, something taking because of your investments. Okay, it's like feeling like you would be running away in a sense of what you've invested. Give me more. Yeah, you got the Ace of Cups over here so many times. Okay, so your energy over here on this side is this Ace of Cups energy. Yeah, and the Seven of Swords, if somebody is, it's contract, it's a contract. Okay, definitely marriage energy, and that's so much. This is a, it's a lot of investments here. Okay, yeah, I feel like you stuck in time. It's like so much time has been invested, you feel like you stuck. Okay, somebody could be very clingy, or you just can't let go. You can have anxiety about walking away from this, but what is this serving you, my love? Like, for real. How does, in the therapist voice, and I am not a licensed therapist, okay, not yet. How does this make you feel? How does this make you feel? Okay, what else over here? Yeah, you need to get out of your head over here. This is causing a lot of mental frustration, and it's like you need to release that before you explode, right? Yeah, there's a lot of third party situations in the middle of this, okay? So there's a lot of other aspects involved because this is in the middle, right? Present, okay? Somebody could not be ending a cycle with groups of toxic people that they could be dealing with, okay? And this could be on both, yeah, the King of Swords energy here. This is you getting in your masculine energy and shutting shit down here in the King of Swords energy. Okay? Cutting some shit out. This is you. This is where you have to embrace your masculine energy and your logical thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Act like a lady, think like a man energy is what I'm feeling. Over here, this is Ten of Pentacles energy. This is also family invested, okay? A lot of time invested in this family, okay? This could be kind of blended family energy as well. You feel what I'm saying? This is where you need to gain that Queen of Swords energy, okay? Both, I feel like it fell in the middle, so both of y'all need to set boundaries in this situation here. Yeah, the full energy here is falling on here. Taking a leap of faith, okay? Somebody needs to speak their you need to be in embracing your masculine energy over here, because these are the two masculine energies. This is a feminine and masculine energy, right? This is just a masculine energy, the King of Cups energy here. This could be somebody in this masculine energy who is just very emotionally reserved. They don't express, I don't know, because this King of Cups could say all the right things emotionally. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like you need to get into a masculine King of Swords energy. These are both masculine energies, though. Masculine King of Swords, and you need a masculine King of Cups energy, excuse me, over here on this sexuality side, and over here on this res energy. And you guys have both invested res. Let me not get that straight. But on this tangible, like, uh money time, investments, okay? This is where you guys need to really start embracing and stepping in and the masculine aspect of things. Act like a lady, think like a man, not in victim consciousness but in survival mode. And you have help from above as you embrace this energy and in these cycles, okay? Somebody could be angry, fired up, okay? It could be a lot of overwhelming and explosions of emotions here. Somebody could be really very angry. There's a lot of gossip surrounding this on this sexuality side, okay? Now, you could be ascending over here in this yeah, my dog's water bucket just you could be extending and learning, going through a new phase here is when it comes to like your energy, your chakras, and being in alignment. You're awakening to some things, okay? Yeah, there's some things that this person won't illuminate. Okay, I feel like you could be learning some lessons. I do also feel like there are um some light being shed on the energies around you. So you're learning more about these energies around you over here on this side here when it comes to the Ace of Pentacles energy. Over here, we got family, and it flew out in reverse, but it's like, yeah, insecurity when it comes to this, okay? In the middle here, what they're saying is it's time for you to get moving, an environment change. Somebody could be boxed up, okay? Right now, currently in the present, just feeling empty. This is that hole in the shell, but hole in the soul energy, right? And because it's a lot of drama here, okay? Somebody could be really creating problems, or this could be something about somebody, you know how some men, when you are expressing yourself emotionally, can refer to you as a drama queen to avoid having to entertain and express their feelings or their truth. It's a form of gaslighting, and it's a form of projecting so that they don't have to hold themselves accountable, if you will. Okay, but justice is going to be served in this energy. Okay, there could definitely be some court matters, legal matters. There could be decisions in regard to the D word, divorce energy. Okay, I feel like somebody dismisses somebody's risky behavior because they love somebody, but underneath it all, they are going through it. Okay, um and I feel like this person does this uh begging in this energy, okay? Or to negotiate, okay? Can we negotiate? It's like talking to you as if you are a child as well, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of risky behavior here. Partner to partner energy. And they saying don't ignore this, okay? They want you to disregard their risky behavior. Again, soulmate energy. This is karmic soulmate energy, okay? Whatever this is is an illusion, okay, of love to hide the deception. So they give the illusion, they create this you know how it is, you know, make up to break up energy. Okay, but there are some boundaries that should not be crossed in this situation. And I feel like this is the energy of these individuals crossing certain boundaries, okay? Maybe continuing to do so, and I'm getting there testing your commitment to them. And it's time for you to uh set some strong boundaries when it comes to this energy, okay? Yeah, they know how to emotionally manipulate and tug on them heartstrings, okay? Mm-hmm. And again, over here, it could be forgiving into pleasure. 333, and then the number 7. So spirit is telling you it's time to listen to your higher self when it comes to this and make a final decision. You are protected as you make this decision, but not out of revenge, okay? Plotting, getting even, you know. Your darker energy could want you to get even, but spirit says no, okay? You're protected. There's divine intervention, okay, as this finalizes, okay? Yeah, there could be some type of coffee date or somebody planning. There's could be somebody who's dating multiple people or meeting up, okay? You could be getting a call. You could be hearing from somebody here. What is this call about, okay? A call to action, okay? A coffee date, a time to give rather than take. It's like hear my call energy, okay? I'm hearing Jill Scott, hear my call. A time to give rather than take. This is self-love energy, okay? Yeah, with Saturn energy, okay? Somebody could have Saturn in Virgo. I encourage my loves to look up their birth chart so that you can study to know yourself. And I will post the link following this video. Okay, we're going to close it out in this Aries energy in Mars. Somebody could have Mars in Aries, okay? In the Aries energy in Mars, but you could be dealing with somebody who, these two men with this Mars and Saturn energy, very controlling. Okay, very controlling. May 19th may be significant, and 117 could be significant. Angel number 171 for one, and 519 for the other. They could, again, this is interchangeable. Sagittarius energy, Taurus energy. These could be highly aspected in your chart, but these are both very stubborn energies, okay? In a lower vibrational mode. It's saying your dreams need a practical plan, okay? Take it as it applies to that. As we close out, Spirit, step out of your comfort zone, okay? That's what Spirit needs you to do, knowing that you are protected, and not to allow anybody to steal your res anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's time to recognize where you've been. This is saying compassion. Love yourself. Have compassion with yourself with this energy. And not to let other people take advantage and manipulate your compassion that you give them. Today, I will be kind to every living creature. And that should be including yourself. Over here, the things you most enjoy. A lot of solar plexus and sacral chakra energy, okay? Make a list of the 10 things that bring you the greatest happiness and start to incorporate at least one of them into your life every day. This could be spending more time out in the fresh air, doing something creative like painting or writing, listening to music, spending time with friends, baking, reading, or stargazing, or any number of other things that you might enjoy, okay? Have the courage to do the things that you enjoy, not just what this person's like. And this is in all aspects of everything, because I feel like even sexually, it is very selfish energy. Pleasurable nonetheless, but it's selfish. So self-pleasure in this energy, and that doesn't just mean sexually, okay? Viewer discretion is advised. Like PG-13 energy. This might be a little rated R. Both of you, the right path in the middle, okay, currently. If you are feeling fearful, depressed, or pessimistic, this indicates that something is wrong in your life or you are not going in the right direction. Whereas if you are feeling enthusiastic, optimistic, or content, then you are on the right path, doing what you need to do and being who you are. And I kept hearing, why did I get married energy, okay? But the Spirit needs you to know that you are on the right path, okay? And these are moments of ups and downs. So if you're in the thick of this kind of like separating yourself energy and just putting your hand, washing your hands of it all, Spirit is saying you're on the right path, okay? And that just keep going, you know, keep staying courageous during these times of back and forth and you know, uncertainty and stuff, you know, because we always have this uncertainty and this feeling of, am I doing the right thing? But again, in this energy, you have to think about yourself and how is this making you feel, and is it creating an environment that you would want your child or your children or whoever else you love to go through, you know what I'm saying? So that's the message that I have. I send you all love, peace, light, and prosperity. And I'll be back with another one.